Good Monday morning. We're glad that you've joined us for this Monday morning message. And we hope that you also started with us yesterday in the 40 days of prayer for the gospel to every home. This is day 2 of that. And so this is actually an excellent hymn that we'll be focusing on today to go along with the gospel to every home. Romans 10:13 through 15 says, "For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. How then can they call on the one they have not believed in? And how can they believe in the one whom they have not heard? And how can they hear without someone preaching to them? And how can anyone preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who bring good news." Don't you love to talk about Jesus? Don't you love to share your testimony with other people? Don't you love to share the good news of Jesus Christ? Yes, our featured hymn today is "I Love to Tell the Story." I love to tell the story of unseen things above, of Jesus and his glory, of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story because I know 'tis true. It satisfies my longings as nothing else can do. I love to tell the story, 'tis pleasant to repeat. What seems each time I tell it more wonderfully sweet. I love to tell the story, for some have never heard the message of salvation from God's own holy word. And yes, there are still people in this world that don't know Jesus. They've not heard the gospel message. The song goes on, "I love to tell the story, for those who know it best seem hungering and thirsting to hear it like the rest. And when in scenes of glory I sing the new song, 'twill be the old story that I have loved so long. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love." This hymn was written by Catherine Hankey, who grew up in the family of a wealthy English banker associated with the evangelical wing of the Anglican Church. And as a teenager, she taught the girls' Sunday school class, and later she traveled to South Africa to serve as a nurse and to assist an invalid brother there. While recovering from a lengthy illness of her own, at age 30, Kate wrote a poem on the life of Christ. The poem had 2 main sections, and the first was published in January of 1866 and entitled "The Story Wanted." And then the second was published in November under the title "The Story Told." And the hymn "I Love to Tell the Story" was taken from the second part of what she wrote. The text of the refrain was written by the composer of the music, William Fisher. Hankey wrote many books even, such as Bible class teaching and several collections of verse. But all the royalties that she received from these publications were always directed to some foreign mission project. Doesn't that sound like Annie Armstrong and Lottie Moon that we heard about yesterday? After recovering from her illness, Kate resumed her teaching ministry with factory girls. And toward the end of her life, she even began a prison ministry. Her life bore testimony to the fact that she loved both to hear and to tell the story of Jesus Christ. Will you tell the story of Jesus Christ to someone today? Don't wait until tomorrow, but will you tell the story of Jesus Christ to someone today? As our very talented pianist, Karen Love, plays this hymn, pray for opportunities to tell the story of Jesus today. Amen.